say hi to your mother.
How was the...
Your son shot like
What happened?
3 people down the road.
It's...
He's like his pa.
We got shot at.
Shot at? What happened?
Well, we got followed, and then
Followed by who?
probably someone who knew me. If we didn't get to them particulars, I'm sorry.
My son. Our son.
Queen, shame on you. Why is he
Caused all
wet?
the problem.
How
Or even a
dare
dress.
you?
It was a gift for you.
I suppose it was she was outside before we arrived. That would be the only explanation. Otherwise the rain does a pretty good job and fast.
Mr. Jim? Mr. Jim,
Hey,
there's a telegram messenger for you over there near the house.
there is? Okay. Thanks, Abe.
Yay! More busy
think you
work.
I have no idea. But I doubt someone wants to give me a big pile of money.
I feel
I'll
like the
see him.
packages we picked up
Thanks,
were the
Abe.
signal. And that's why the bad men came after us. The mail boy definitely knew about it.
Excuse me, mister. I'm Jim Milton. Heard you had a telegram for me.
Yes.
Oh, he's not the same guy.
Sign there.
He's not the same guy.
Thank you. Jim, stop. If you're the JM I know, stop. It's Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss.
Sadie!
Pay good. Meet me in saloon in Valentine. I'm there most days. Stop. Sadie Adler. I'll be damned.
It's been a million years, girl! Oh my god, where's my horse? Speak to the horse! Sorry, I read that. Speak to the horse and ride your Abigail. I'm not feeling great. I'm sorry. I can't read. Also, oh, what did I do? No. I opened the thing in chat that wasn't supposed to work like that. Close. Close. I'm shocked his wife hasn't left yet with a boy. That is possible. That is possible. Now we're getting in trouble. Now we have to meet with Sadie. Sadie was one of the outlaws who used to run with us in the past. And I don't think my wife will agree to that. Agree to meeting her. Or her gang. I don't know what Sadie is up to these days. So yeah, perhaps this is why John Marston is alone in Red Dead Redemption 1.
Abigail.
Oh, when I said remaster, I meant remake. So it would look more like this game than anything. Remaster? Eh.
Darling John.
Oh no.
A kind lady in the village helped me write this.
Uh-oh.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story. Listen, I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference.
Queen, there you have
I've
it.
tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this. Time after time, we've had to run because of your behavior and your decisions. We got a son. I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many dreams, John. I hoped you would change. We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part of you is hell-bent on ending up the same way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abigail.
Where's the wife, Milton?
She's out.
I saw her leaving with the boy. And the bags. What's going on?
You married, Mr. Dickens?
No.
That don't surprise me.
What'd she do? Catch you with a showgirl? I hear about you shooting more fellas over by Strawberry? Just who are you, Jim Milton?
I'm a family man. I can handle a gun, sure. Them men shot at me.
Just interested, that's all.
Ain't nothing interesting, unless you find gossip about a man's marriage worthy of your time.
Guess not. There's work to be done, unless you're running off too.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to work. Gotta save money, get her what she wants.
What does she want?
She wants a place of her own. Said she found a plot up at Beecher's Hope.
You? A rancher? You'll starve.
Probably.
Keep yourself busy. Take your mind off it.
Poor guy, John. He's a good guy. Return to work. Let's see what we're up to these days. Like, last time we had to clean shit, milk a cow, build a fence. Oh no. Why are we going into the big house? Or are we going around it? What? What's over there? Is the ranch that big? I should have brought horse. What happened to my horse? I can hear you. I'm sure he's coming. Pick up the post to build the fence. Okay, this is my favorite. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that was the best part of the animation, placing the planks, one after another. That took me a whole day to do. I had like 3 more jobs. And they were closer to my house. Yeah, this is the never-ending fence. I keep building for days and days and days. And the wife never returned. A few months later.
But that's her full. Hey, you know, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak, at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
Speaking of, is there like a side mission for Shady somewhere? Well, apparently I can't see it because we are doing one of the other missions. I hope it's not the wife. She wants to do sexy things to me. I mean, look at that ass.
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Could I have a word?
Sure, I'll just get him.
Pow! I'm right here.
What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues. Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
Guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan?
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Here's my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get her back.
Oh my god, we bought a blanket! Oh, heck yeah. Alright. We're not doing any missions right now, right? I don't see... Wait, Adler is here? No, this is the bank in Blackwater. Oh, she was in Valentine. Yes, this is where we're going first. I believe we can... Oh, we can't fast travel? Not with this character, right? Fast travel is not available for John. I guess we got a ride. Please, no copyrighted music. Don't do this to me. The game expects of me to go to the bank and get that loan, and instead I'm going to meet Shady. Well, and speaking of, we might have to get ourselves a new and improved horse, because this one, the stamina bar is not very impressive. Shady. You love it? You love your outlaw? Oh yeah. Again, I hope it's not framey for you whenever I'm doing this. Those things are not mutually exclusive. Oh my god! Whoops. Keep forgetting this game is not Skyrim. You can fall off the horse and kill it at any given point in time. Especially when you drive poorly, like me. Oh, please, don't flag my video, please. Oh, stamina. Do we have anything to feed our horse with? Here's an apple. There you go, buddy.
You're doing well.
Oh, it's not framing? Great, thank you. This game is the only game I've streamed for over a year now. That's been having trouble because of the DirectX 12, and I had to change that. And then again, it's still framey at points. Especially around Annesburg. That area is cursed. Alright, buddy, you keep running out of juice. What am I gonna do with you? Replace you, that's what. That's what. Boy, this song keeps going.
Was it a mirage? I don't know, but it seemed right. I felt mission, I felt trust.
Speaking of how this game, like, I got immersed badly when I first started playing. As a result, I played for over 60 to 70 hours off stream. I did most of the side stuff with Arthur. It was great. And now we have a new area in our disposal because this part of the map right here. Sorry, guy who's singing. Bloop. This area right here was unavailable to us before. Actually, no, where Arthur was alive. So now we can go and explore a brand new area, and I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time off stream doing that as well. It's great. It's a very, very pretty game. I just love exploring and doing silly things. We made it! Okay, we're not going fast in here because people freak out. Oh, just parking my car. Wait a second. Why did I complete a mission just now? I thought this one got cancelled because we're doing something completely different. Oh, thank goodness. Splort. Oh yeah, give me more stamina. Okay, calm down, because people freaking out when you run.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself who this little girl thinks she's telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
Oh!
Get the hell
Remember
out of
when
here,
this
or
lady
kill
was
us all.
a housewife?
Get out of here!
Look at her now.
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a
Yeah.
good job of hiding my identity.
Shady is pretty great.
We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly, and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight.
Huh?
Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
What? Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
Oh, I've made a mistake. I should have gone to the barber.
Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss.
Can you pick it up, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come on. So, back to what you were saying.
I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
That guy
There's
in the
something
car.
else.
What?
Micah.
Micah?
I think so.
All right, yeah, Micah is still alive. Ew.
About a year back,
Okay.
we always said, if we found him,
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
We came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford...
Micah is the son of a bitch who
Country's
fought
becoming
Arthur
real
to the death.
Civilized.
Um,
Folk won't be around
he
for long.
also ratted us out to the authorities, and nobody knew until the very end. And when I told Dutch what Micah did, he didn't believe me. Also, he's been harassing all the ladies in the camp since the beginning of the game. He's a douchebag. And he assaulted Shady when we first found her after her husband's death. He's a bastard, man. He's the worst. And the prick, exactly. And surprisingly enough, he is still drawing breath. I don't know how he made it this far into the game.
You look hungry.
All right, see what you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker,
Nathan
Bald, 45.
Kirk.
Okay.
You head up that way. I'll meet you.
Are you Nathan Kirk?
Say, I mean to meet my friend in town, but I don't know where he's staying. Bald New Yorker? Nathan Kirk? You know where he is?
Afraid I don't know.
Get him, but castrate him first. That can be arranged. I hope John... I'm sorry, I was drinking some water. I hope John finds him. And ends him. Because I thought Micah would die way earlier in the game for being a douchebag, but unfortunately, he did not.
You seen a bald New Yorker? Name of Nathan Kirk?
Slowly.
45?
Painfully.
No, sir. We get plenty of New Yorkers here. It's resort town, you see. The Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it, but I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
All right,
Season.
the post office.
Good lord.
So yeah, Micah is a slimy fella. You can tell by the way he looks that he's gross as a human being.
Excuse me, friend. I'm looking for a Nathan Kirk, fella from New York. Got any mail for him?
Kirk? Kirk? No, not so as I would remember. Curly, I think. Oh, she's a woman. Ask in the Welcome Center. Most tourists check in there.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome Center? What kind of building is that? This is the first time I hear about this. Well, it's marked on my map. Oh. The inn?
There you are. He's staying in the Welcome Center.
What now?
You head in there and try to flush him out. I'll go get the horses.
Fancy guy.
Easy enough. You seen a fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of.
Nope.
His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk, but he's so charming.
Charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
That was easy.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
Well, fancy place you got here. Number 3. Oh. Collectiburus. Ooh, pretty. Artists, painters, writers, poets. Mine now. Yoink.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Who is it?
It's just a friend. Just a friend. Come on, open the door.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it!
Don't make me kick your door.
Stop.
Oh, he's running.
That's Nathan Kirk. Go. Got him?
Oh, shut up. Come on, jump on.
Oh! I didn't know I could do that.
Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
Oh, I got my lasso ready. Cool.
He went right.
Get out of my way! Oh boy, I think his horse is much better than mine.
Shit. This is gonna hurt. You carry on.
Stop it.
Mr. Kirk, you'll do yourself an injury.
We just want to talk. That's a lie.
Damn it!
You're monsters!
Got you now. Come here.
I don't deserve this treatment. Might as well stop squirming.
Ooh, he's so dirty. What a dirty, dirty boy. Oh, Shady, you scared me.
Real fun.
I'm an innocent man.
Oh,
but
Shady's
it's all a
fault?
mistake.
You
My
got it.
wife, my wife is a desperate.
Hey, quiet now.
Your wife is a
Show
what?
us in the money. I ain't been paid yet.
Hold on to it for me. Need to speak to the bank over in Blackwater. Get a loan for the property. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
Okay, we get another chance to go to the barber shop.
All right, girl.
And, you know, tweak our appearance a little bit. I like John with, longer hair. There's no barber shop anymore? In Strawberry? Oh, I think it was in Valentine? No, there it is. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so far away. That sucks. Is there a barber shop somewhere here? Yeah, let's check Blackwater. Barber, yes, perfect. Thank you, Queen. Cause I really don't want to go over there again, and there's no fast travel. It's gonna take like 1,000,000 years. We can make our own copyrighted music if need be. Almost killed my horse there. What's wrong with these roads? Jesus. So steep. God, I think I might need to pee. Like, maybe. I peed before the stream. This is way too early. It's less like... It's... Whoops! Oh, I was looking at chat. It's way less than 2 hours, so this is unacceptable. Can we skip? No. We might have to go around. Yep, we can't skip that. You did lunch, getting nauseous? Oh no! I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, get some food in you. I hope you feel better. And probably I will see you next time. I will stop streaming in about 30, 35, 40-ish minutes. My horse is pooping. So I hope you feel better soon.
The hunt is over! Kill him!
Relax.
Me? Why me? What did I do? Bastards. Oh, I see. It's something dry. It will definitely help. Like, I don't know if you have bread or some Crispies or anything like that. It should definitely help. No, thank you for popping in. And again, I hope you feel better very, very soon. Just, you know, avoid watery stuff like soups and too much water for now.
Redemption all! It's never too late!
It's this man! The fortune teller. I gotta clean my horse.
Help a blind man.
Hide your weapon. What's the matter with you, John?
$1 for your future.
You got it.
$1 for your fate.
Here's your
Here you
dollar.
go.
I gave you my money. Oh, there we go. Pff, the animation, like, borked.
Enjoy the world while you can. Enjoy today. For tomorrow. Tomorrow awaits us all.
All right, mister.
This guy's great. Oh, thank you, Quark. Have a nice day, and thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Have a lovely day.
Become who you are.
I've seen worse things out in nature. Hello?
Yeah, speaking of, I have to clean my horse. He's so stinky.
Brush it off.
There you go, buddy. Nice and clean.
Hello. Back in my young days. Hang in there, girl.
Oh, we haven't been here yet. Alright, let's find the barber. First things first. I gotta fix my facial hair. It's so messy.
I even gotta live anymore. You there? Help me out. Anything.
Sure.
Don't be like Congress.
Don't use this for liquor, all right?
Pass a bill. You gotta take it. You gotta please.
Thanks, partner.
I'm all alone.
Damn.
Mister. I'm gonna die all alone with nothing to show for it. Save my good looks.
We gotta find a place to rest, cause in case of a fight, I think I'm screwed. We don't have any dead eye. None. Hopefully I have enough money for trimming my hair.
How do you do?
Hello.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
It's my favorite kind of weather.
Alright. Let's park the horse. Imperial Theater? What's on the menu today? The last thing we watched was super racist, so I don't think I want to go back in there again. I think I'll pass.
Hello.
Hey.
Looking for a trim?
Oh, yes. Make me handsome. Styles. Middle parted, fade. Swept back. Oh, Jesus, the bald is bad. I kind of forgot that if we haven't grown our hair to a certain length, we can't edit. But I can do stuff with my beard, I have plenty of it. Let me see. Hair. I just want to get rid of the flipping... Not the hair. There we go. Full styles. Boy, he looks weird without one. Jesus, no. Oh, God, no. Oh! Sweet... Oh! The Abraham Lincoln style? Too fancy. He doesn't look great with a mustache. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the heck is this? No! Please, no. Have mercy. Presidential. Can't say I like any of these. Clean shaven. Extra clean shaven. That's a good look. 25 cents. And let's deal with the hair. Is there a way to see my face? Can I like rotate John's face somehow to see the back or styles? Oh God, no. Please make it messy. Middle parted. Middle parted is not so bad. Keep the length because we're going for the old-fashioned John look. Long hair in the future. This is nice. Yeah. Such a sexy man. Thank you, buddy. Mwah, love you. What is that shop? Photographer, competitive rates. I've never been in this shop before.
Come in.
Can I take a picture of myself? Hello.
Would you possibly take my portrait?
Change expression. With the arrow keys? Smiley face? Confused? God, these facial expressions are weird. Change pose. Oh, this one's nice. No. No. Oh, I like this one. $5 for a picture? Yes.
There we are. All done now.
This is pretty good. I want another one. Change background. It actually changes the background. It's so cool. Change to...
Witness to history itself and the destructive fires of Mount Vesuvius.
No, I don't like this one. Next.
Paris.
I want nature.
No need to ever visit. You're already there. Oh, yes, this one. Suit you net.
What did I do? My expression is weird again. No. Change pose. Not with a smile. Oh, I like this one. Change the background maybe. This is a saloon. Too ordinary.
Popular one, this.
No, I'm gonna change to something. Oh, that's all we got. Popular, you say? In that case, yes. Take my picture. View photos. Oh my God! You have to load social club. Oh my! Oh no! Oh. Why are there pictures of dead bodies? Oh, that was cute. I remember it's the only time I saw a horse sitting like this in the game, which was exciting. I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Okay. Please get out. Thank you. Exit. Photo mode is great. Thanks, man. Alright, let's go to the bank.
Come on, then.
Good heavens.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pull out the gun.
I need to lie down.
She's like, I need to lie down. Alright, this has to be the bank. It's way smaller than the one in Saint Denis. Again, this is not a huge town, but I prefer it over Saint Denis.
Good evening.
Good evening. Love? Oh, wait a second.
Careful.
Love potions.
Hello, sir.
For old maids. Vincent Dexter Grant. Thought that was a shop. Can we go inside?
Don't touch me.
Oh.
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Geddes. I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
All right. Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
I don't know if it's a good idea to tell this man my real name when I'm about to buy property. This is my horse, right? I'm not riding someone else's horse. Just making sure. Oh my god, this looks like Cherry. I miss Cherry. Cherry was the best horse. Is there somewhere where I can rest around these parts? Also, I remember that I bought pretty much everything for Arthur. Everything that existed in the shop, I bought it. Not anymore, apparently, because we're playing as John, but... my basic concern here is that we don't have a fast travel point anywhere in the map yet. Also, where is this property? Here? Pitcher's Hope. Alright, guess we'll ride. Maybe after we buy the property, after we own the property, we get ourselves a nice fast travel point to move from and to. Oh god, got a little framey there. I know, my dead eye core. Yeah, can we rest while we're out in the open? Let's get a little further away from the town and try making a camp. We can. Awesome. Yes, I could use some sleep. Can we cook anything? No, because everything was on my buddy, Arthur. Nope. Well, that sucks. In that case, just sleep. Until the night. Tear it down? Tear it... The music doesn't play for John Marston. Haha. Only Arthur.
Good girl now.
Alright. Off we go then. We might encounter some interesting side stuff while on the road and not fast traveling. Is that a... What the fuck happened here? Jimbly! Hey! This is not someone we know, right? You're having some breakfast? How are you, Jimmy? You know, samey. I'm the samey as I was like yesterday and the day before. Missed you too, buddy. How are you? Are you you're still in the New Yorks? I read your post yesterday. You're staying over, which is a good thing. It's not great traveling during the holidays. Since I'm not familiar with the Thanksgiving and stuff. When is it? When is Thanksgiving? I didn't miss it, did I? Or did I miss it? Maybe I have. You had to go to the store and pick up clothes? Did you buy something nice? You wasn't prepared to stay. Oh. Tomorrow! Nice. What's for din-dins? What are you making? Oh my god, it's so framey. I'm really sorry. It's, the frame rate is freaking out. Right, meow?
Can I help you, friend?
Is this the property I'm about to buy for me and my family? What is this dump? I have regrets about this purchase. Everything. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm so hungry.
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this?
Tonight your mom and you are making some breaded flounder.
Says he owns this land.
I don't believe I ever had that, but it sounds delicious.
Okay. And how come we live in here? I ain't sure.
I don't think this house is supposed to be like... When I'm saying I'm planning on buying property, I thought, you know, a white picket fence, a bigger house, at least 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, or an outhouse, I'm fine.
As much as I'd love to pay you, I'm short.
Oh, I was about to talk to them.
Belongs to me now.
Ain't nothing on this earth belongs to no one, partner.
Looks like you made your decision then, partner.
All right. Guess we didn't come to an agreement. How's Red Deading? What'd you miss? Well, about that. Arthur passed. Dutch and our asshole friend Micah are still alive. Now, a few years later, we're playing as John Marston. He used to live with his family, his wife and son. They were trying to start a new life. Both of them got decent jobs. And turns out John is...
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now
John is rolling back into being an outlaw as he used to. And my wife and child left me. For now. We don't know what happened to them.
Okay. Well, sign here and here.
My wife wanted a new house in Blackwater, and that was the property I was about to purchase. And apparently I'm buying it right now. I'm at the bank. But I didn't think it would be just a shack. It's a fucking terrible house. And I made an agreement with, let's say, my landlord and boss.
Now we own you, Mr. Marston, and we
to talk to his, I think it's his either his brother or his cousin who works at the bank and take a loan so we could purchase that land, that property.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
We've just made a very, very bad purchase.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought
Uncle!
you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
Goodness,
No,
what's
you don't
what's
have
wrong
to.
with your horse?
I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's slow and painful.
Oh yeah, as for that, yeah, Uncle is special.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right. I'm ready, Marston. Come on.
What's wrong with your horse? Why does it have a mustache? Is it infected?
Follow me.
Yeah, go, let's go check out our, my new house. It's great. Oh, this way. My horse is undecided.
West. Oh, God, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
Crap. I don't care how I sing.
And this is how the autopilot works. Give me a second. Let me get out of this menu. Where's my hat?
A ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, I want
No, it's dirty.
armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but
Why did you get off the
I was
horse,
in the
Uncle?
bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Oh, God, wait for old Uncle.
You stretch so hard, you feel like your ears shut.
It'd be nice
What did I
if you
say
didn't
about the
run off
house?
from me again.
It's a dump. That's what it is. It's
Now,
like
as I was
a
saying,
tiny little shack.
That's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place. And you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
It's kind of nice reuniting with the old, reuniting with the gang. Just the good guys, not the asshole guys. If you could have a house, oh, if I could have a house, what would it be like? My dream house. Well then. Alright, this is it. This is my new house, by the way. I like rock and I like wood a lot. So probably a combination of those two.
For a reason?
But that's not an option where I live or in the general vicinity of Greece, as far as I know. This is more of a Norwegian type of house, but that requires different kind of climates. I wish my house was made of stone and wood. I love this kind of houses, but yep, not in this lifetime. I won't. How do you like my real house, Jimmy? Isn't it great?
This is it. Look at her.
John, please.
Okay.
You can
What do you
build a
think?
better
Why
one.
exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No.
What about you, Jimmy?
Thinking?
What's
I
your
don't
dream
know.
house?
She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it?
If I could live anywhere?
Here?
Well, if I had the money for it, yes, I'd probably build my own house
Enough of that.
the way I
Get
want
out
to.
of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of wooden boards in the walls. I do like, I don't know what they're called in either language I'm speaking. I do like the very heavy wooden planks on the ceilings. Dark wood, I mean the very... Oh god, I can't, I have no idea what they're called. I don't like the regular... Oh! We're moving into new territory. We are at the second chapter already. Cool. It's a tiny house. It's a tiny dump. Did we build a fence around it? Also, how big is the property I bought? What? Where is house? So yeah, I like the big planks on the ceiling for some reason. It's a very traditional kind of thing, and I like the dark style of wood, not the regular wood color. I think it's boring. What is this thing called? Resin? I think. I'm not familiar with these things. I don't know. Oh yeah, give me more energy, more stamina. Ah, it's such a pretty game. No, my house is here. This is not my fence. It's someone else's fence. It's a generic fence. Alright, I wasn't going to stream for too long again today, because I need to start making dinner. Also deal with this stupid headache I have for like 2 days in a row. Because the weather is being poop, it's very humid, and every time the weather is like that, my body refuses to work properly. And I hate it. So, let's wrap it up for the day, shall we? Let me press the magic button. Is this the... No, it's not